Ladies and gentlemen, we're just 2 days away from the next big WWE 2k25 reveal, so buckle up because we are about to take off into the hype season. I'm talking about all the juicy info that the content creators that went ahead and played the game early during the Royal Rumble weekend event, they're going to be able to upload it February 5th, and we're going to be able to see it for ourselves and finally dissect whatever they gathered. I'm talking gameplay and of course some interviews revealing some more intel on what this year has to offer. But here I want to focus on something that really piqued my attention. I'm talking about the gameplay system and how it got expanded in 2K25. They added chain wrestling, intergender wrestling, yes, but they also gave us new match types which include underground and bloodline rules. Now, within that, you also see we're going to have barricade diving in this year's game, which is amazing. And that leads me to this article over at God is Geek. We just left WWE2k.com. Now over at God is Geek, you see that it says the underground match type involved a lot of reworked mechanics. Now that means they had to change up the way the game was approached from an animation level standpoint and from a gameplay level standpoint. Now let's look deeper here to see what it says. It says that this new match type changed the way in-ring action plays out. For example, the underground match sees a ring without ring posts and ropes. Well, ring posts it does have, but it's turnbuckles and ropes that it does not. So that's a typo there. And then it says the idea of a ring without ropes is completely upended how combat works in the game. That really means that this year's game changed the way they approached it in comparison to previous years, and that is awesome because I am tired of the way that we've been playing backstage brawls in the previous couple of WWE games. I am tired of seeing the same scenarios play out. I want to see something revamped and refreshed, and this seems like it's gonna deliver exactly that. So the interaction at the edge of the ring are completely reworked to the point that it helps underground matches. But here is the big Balboski, the big detail that got me going. I'm talking about fighting outside the arena in brawl arenas. What does that mean exactly? Yeah, I don't know, but I'm guessing thanks to the island, we're going to have different dedicated areas that is going to set up what seems to be called a brawl arena, a general area for you to go crazy and absolutely go nuts. And I cannot wait to see how the things backstage interact with each other. I'm talking destruction. Are we going to have more oh my god moments since that kind of got removed? Are they bringing that back into this year's game? I really don't know what to expect, and that has me excited because it's not the same old. Now, within this same exact article, we also saw something very cool, and it reads, backstage brawls can now have up to 8 players involved. The mayhem and carnage is going to be insane. Are you kidding me? 8 players involved. We can take this online. We could do this in universe. I'm hoping we get some Myrai stuff popping off with this. How is it going to interact with storylines and promos and cutscenes? Sky's the limit. If all this doesn't come together in this year's game, I could see how this as a foundation going into next year's title and beyond, it's really exciting, right? And another thing that I previously covered on the channel is the new third-person camera. Obviously, you're going to get caught up in some awkward spots backstage that the camera may get a little, I don't want to say that it gets cheap, but it gets a little glitchy at times where you see right here on the screen the car gets in the way and maybe your superstar gets blocked behind the scenes. Well, now with the third-person camera, you can enable it and control your character from a new viewing angle that we never saw before. So this side-scroller animation that we've been getting backstage is no longer going to be the case because it seems like we're going to get a full 3D experience as to how we can move the camera around. So more interaction, more destruction, and that leads me to this next part, which we talked about just a second ago, okay? I'm talking about barricade dives. This has their own allocated movesets, so some superstars will vary from others in terms on how they jump off the barricade. And it also says here that the LED boards that surround the ring these days in WWE will also begin to get damaged the more players are thrown into them, adding yet another sense of reality in-ring action to the in-ring action. So, wow. You apply that to backstage and what you have is a fresh, new, thrilling environment for the fans of the series to rejoice and hopefully get a ton more weapons to cause even more crazy chaos, impactful moments. I don't know. This blows my mind to know that this year, thanks to the island and the concept of what they wanted that to be, we were able to see these kind of additions to the game. For all the complaining that we've done for not knowing, what Community Creations is going to offer or what next gen differentiates from last gen, these things that they're setting up right now is literally the core foundation for what tomorrow is going to bring for the series. And that is what really gets me going and what really gets me excited, that we can see all these new features come together to give us this grand new opening for other things to come from it. Now with promos being back in universe, can that lead to a backstage segment, where we have hopefully some more members from the bloodline attack you? Are we going to be able to see these scenarios where not only is it an oh my god related situation, but just a brand new animation that we never felt we could see in the WWE 2k25 series? I know that you guys are like, I don't know, it's a stretch. You may be reaching too far, but I'm thinking that it's going to be a monumental year for us, the WWE 2K community, because it really sounds like they've been listening and innovating their way into the series going forward. I can't stress that enough, how important it is to allow them to create and think outside the box, because we've been seeing the same game over and over and it's gotten old and tiring, which I think we can all agree on that. So, what's next? February 5th. Circle that date on your calendar. We will be back with plenty more gameplay and info for sure. So this is all I got for you today. I am hyped. Let's go. WWE 2k25. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
LexxExpress is calling, shaping every view. Subscribe and join the legend. Let's see what you'll do.
Every comment's welcome, every like's a cheer. Your opinions light the way, there's nothing you should fear.
Share your thoughts and insights, let your voices grow. With Lexx by your side, the universe will glow. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light.